Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host, and this is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. And this time, I thought I'd do one on some Archie comics. I looked around in my room for some, and just picked up a bunch of floppy Archie comics that were laying around and handy. Ones I didn't have to go digging for. Frog in my throat. And I had enough for 2 videos, so this is going to be a part 1. This is going from the 60s to the 2000s here, man. Just renting most of, not all of these have been shown in like haul videos and the stuff and the like over the past year and a half or so. So let's just take a little look here. Some of the stuff I've got here. We have Life with Archie, number 71 from 1968. As if you couldn't tell from the fashions that the girls are wearing here on the cover. And it's very nicely done. Some of the patterns are kind of funky here, and kind of highlight certain parts of the lady's anatomy, whether that was intentional or not. But this is, and has of course really old stuff. It starts off Archie Lovin' with the first story. Archie doing a double backflip, looks like. And this first story looks like it's drawn by Harry Lucy. And he was always even though I've only become aware of his work in the last few years, he has been a fan favorite for decades here. Oh, look at this. Join the psychedelic happenings with your favorite Davy Jones from the Monkees. Oh, geez. Look at kind of psychedelic design there. And then we have look at this, Archie 1. It had a whole series of Archie 1 stories. I don't know which one was the first. The Archie and the gang as cavemen. I don't know who this artist is. Chased by a dinosaur. The girls go. They're in Lodge's cave mansion and stuff. Oh, those are always kind of fun and funny. The Congo line. Oh, geez. Good fun, and probably has been reprinted in the Digest Comics several times. Yeah, most of the Archie stuff that I get anymore with, for several years, most of it is in the some of the reprint volumes and digest-sized comics. So, so it's fun to look at some of the full-sized comics. This is this one's a giant. It's a square-bound issue. Betty and Veronica, number 175. Summer fun, and the girls are in their skimpy bikinis on the beach. It says, "Here's a perfect spot with a perfect view, Betty. The boys can see us from everywhere." Yeah, I'll say. The way the ball bounces. Ooh, Veronica gets beamed on the head right off the bat. This is from 1970. And even then, most of the stories in here were reprinting some earlier stuff. This is oh, I don't know who did this one. This is could it be what, Stan Goldberg maybe, or Dan DeCarlo? I'm not positive. I'm not sure. Some really nice work on those. I like that. Well, could even be Al Hartley. It's hard to tell, especially in some of the older stuff. Dear Betty and Veronica, letters page, handwritten, hand lettered, with plus the responses, copies instead of the printed text. Everything's ducky. Oh, this one's real nice as well. The way the girls are drawn really makes me think of Al Hartley. But I can't be sure. Oh, Moose is up against has met his match because he can't lay a fist on the guy. He's so swift. Oh, that's cool. Then we have Archie's Pals and Gals, number 87, 25 center. Said, looks like everybody in town is taking the energy crisis seriously, and everyone at the drive-in and using a variety of alternative transportation. This is what, 74? Yeah, 1974. And Moose. Oh, geez. Uh-oh. Hiya. Midge jumping into Archie's arms, which which means Moose really takes care of him. Oh, news blues. It's the girls. Always the girls. Teens in the news, the wrong way and the right way. Oh, yeah. Here's Everything's Archie, number 65. This is, it's 35 centers. 84? 78, 1978, yeah. Ease on down. And it's just unfortunate that Archie came so late to the party with the creator credits. Oh, that's nice. Shout it out, Archie. Uh-oh, Mr. Weatherby's went for a spell. Archie's folks kind of messing around there, very relaxed. And then this really gives you the timeline here on the back cover. The official Hardy Boys Nancy Drew fan club, when the Hardy Boys Nancy Drew shows on, what was that, ABC, I think, was real popular. I remember that show. I liked it. Never wanted to join the fan club, though. Then we take a jump to 1989 with Faculty Funnies, number 2. Let's see, here we got it signed Stan Goldberg and John D. Might be too early in the morning, I can't remember. Can't place it. The new Archies are back. Check your local TV listings. Oh, this is when they had the new Archies, with the stuff when instead of the teenage Archies or little Archie, it's in between when they did the tweens, the tween years. This is when in Faculty Funnies here. It was a short-lived comic run of the adult characters from the school of the faculty of Riverdale High are turned into superheroes. You don't see the reprint stories of this very often either, and they were just humorous, silly stories. But they weren't. But not all the stories were the superhero stories. They were just usually the faculty funnies, other stories involving the faculty as well. I like those though. And here's one. It's printed from 1990, but it's a reprinting an issue from 1984. It says The World of Archie, number 543, and this is actually a Kool-Aid giveaway. That's why it's a different size from the regular size. That's why it's smaller than the regular comics. And this is The Blue Dolly. The whole issue is an more adventurous story with Archie and the gang are with Veronica and Mr. Lodge in at Sotheby's as opposed to Southby's auction house in London. He's buying one of the largest diamonds in the world, known as the Blue Dolly, and it's been stolen right from the auction house. I think they'd have had more security at the time, but and then the whole adventure is about going. They're bopping from here to France and to Rome in pursuit of recovering the Blue Dolly, which Archie actually does in the end. Oh, here's something you don't see anymore: is the Draw Me pictures for the art instruction schools. And it's cute little pictures, Cubby and Tippy and the pirate, and you would draw that and send it in with the thing here, and they would send you an art test, and then you send that in there to see whether you would be a good student. So, and I used to sometimes do that just for the fun of doing the test. And the last time I did that, I was surprised because I didn't get the test after sending the thing in, or did the test and sent it back. And they had sent a rep here trying to get me to go to their art school. And so, oh, I've already got an art degree. I just wanted to do the test. I'm sorry, but I did it, and it still would have been interesting. But The World of Archie, number 11. This is from, was it 94? Ooh, Archie, all that glitters. Ooh, diving amongst some sharks. Ooh, some cool, more adventurous, humorous, adventurous type stuff. A single page gag. Oh, yeah. Who did the art in this one? Oh, yeah, Rex Lindsay. That's what I thought. Yeah, I really like Rex Lindsay's work, and most of the stuff that I see from him was with the in the Jughead series. He did a really good job. I like Rex Lindsay stuff. And then here we go. This is from Archie Meets the Punisher, one of those rare crossovers with the companies. This is cover was done by Stan Goldberg and Henry Scarpelli. This is a 48 page story. So it's Archie Meets the Punisher, number 1 from I can't make this out. 1994. And this is the only time I think I've ever seen John Buscema do any Archie stuff, and he's just doing the Punisher stuff. Because what are the art credits? Because John Buscema was the Punisher artist, and Stan Goldberg is the Archie artist, so they had to work together. All the serious stuff is John Buscema, and you can see it Scarpelli. Oh, and yeah, is after us. The Punisher is after a gangster, and happens to look just like Archie, and everyone's mistaking Archie for him. I need to reread this. I haven't read it in years. I want to do in the near future. I want to do an episode just reviewing that issue. That's cool. Then we have Sabrina the Teenage Witch, number 32. And this was at the time of that Melissa Joan Hart starred as Sabrina in the TV sitcom, and also had at that time had an short-lived animated show of Sabrina as a tween when she was and this issue bridges the gap. It says it's the new Sabrina, and then because it starts off normally as Dan DiCarlo doing the art and this initial story, and then has the secondary. Oh, not yet. Still the same. But then here at the end, it has. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. We'll get it. Here we go. Everyone young is old again. This is when bridging that gap. Sabrina is reminiscing, looking through some old photographs and stuff, and back to when she was younger, and basically has the rest of the issue. And for a time, Sabrina was exclusively this. Using the stylization from the animated show of Sabrina as a tween. As I imagine she was 12, maybe 13 years old. And this was from 1997, 98, 99, 1999. Okay. Then we skip a bit, and these next ones are, I think they're all, with one exception, they're all with several from the Free Comic Book Days from over several years. Of course, Archie, Free Comic Book Day from 2003, The Kid Who Wrecked Riverdale. And I don't think I've read these yet. Archie, is it really you? Oh yeah, and it's probably a whole longer story. New stuff for the Free Comic Book Day. Then here's Free Comic Book Day from 2004. Yeah. I think this comic book captures the real me, don't use it. Ultra Archie, as I was a teenage comic book character, says Archie, a teenage comic book character. see what some of the other character stuff has got in there. Stuff. Then this one's from 2010, Free Comic Book Day, Archie's Summer Splash. To Dan Parent, script and pencils. Whose beach is it anyway? Part 1, so it's a whole story. Has Cheryl Blossom involved. Then here we have issue Archie number 630. This is Archie Meets Kiss, guest starring Sabrina the Teenage Witch. This was from what year was this? Oh, from 2012. And this is another one I want to do a whole episode on. I've got the graphic album reprinting, the whole storyline. I think it was 4 issues, which was the leads, which was the storyline with Kiss. And of course, Kiss has a long history and association with comic books, going back to the mid-'70s with Marvel. Okay. And then we're going to finish this up with something that was relatively recent, pretty recent. Archie Halloween Spectacular, and I love the Halloween stuff the best. And this one I think is from 2017, just a few years ago. Archie and Scary Doo. I love the Halloween stuff. All good. Ooh, costumes and stuff. All good, clean Archie fun. I really like these. So that's all I wanted to share with you this time. I've got another batch because I picked up enough for 2 episodes. So I'm going to pick out enough for 2 episodes. So we'll be covering some more of these. But these from the classic Archie stuff from the 60s to the 2000s. So I want to thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. And remember, people, comics are art.